Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Oliver Mitchard, and I'm here to talk to you about my story. It's amazing in life when we go through traumas, just what we have on ourselves, and just how, with a bit of energy and a bit of fight, if we're lucky enough, we can come out the other side. In life, it's never always as simple as that, and I fully respect and appreciate it, but I'm one of the lucky ones who pulled and pushed his way through. Like I said, my name's Oliver. I suffered a traumatic brain injury in 2012 whilst crossing a road. It took me a long time to get myself back together, slowly but surely, with rehab and being in hospital and slowly finding my way back. Again, you don't know what's in you until you have to find it. It's not till you hit rock bottom. If you're lucky enough, you can find a way back. You can find a pathway back to getting your life together. With me, I had support from Headway initially, but when I had Headway support, when I was living here in my own flat, I promised myself Headway wouldn't last any more than 18 months. Something in me drove me on to say, no, Oliver, you don't want this. You don't want your life to be like this. You want your life to be independent and live and be on your own. And like I've said, I've been in my flat for 5 years now and I'm very happy here. I'm very proud of the fact I can live on my own. I'm very proud of me to be able to say, I'm Ollie Mitchard and I've overcome this injury. Yes, I've still got difficulties, but I can live on my own and still be independent. I've done bits of travelling over the years and I thoroughly enjoy doing my travelling. I've been to Africa, I've been to Kenya, and I've been to Borneo. So to me, it was an amazing experience. I've got my friends and family to thank for helping me over the past few years, but I'm also thanking myself and being proud of me for achieving what I've achieved. I've lost friends and family over the years, and that has been very painful. And again, with the fight and energy they showed and what I'd found with them, helped me push forward myself. It's about what's in you, and you don't know what's in you, again, until you hit rock bottom. But there we go. After my accident, I returned to Marks and Spencer's, where I'd worked for 5 years previously. And sadly, it was one of the hardest experiences of my life. They didn't look after me or treat me as Ollie anymore. I had difficulties beforehand, but even with M&S then, they still didn't treat me as Ollie, and it was, he's got an issue, he's got issues, he can't this and that. But when I went back, it was an absolute nightmare. It was always Ollie with the brain injury, he has this problem, he has that problem. And to me, it made me depressed, it made me really low. And it was an awful place to be. To the extent, in the end, I think after suffering a traumatic brain injury, luckily I've had counselling and I've had support, which doesn't make you weak or a failure. If anything, it makes you a better person for admitting and owning that you need the support. And again, I'm proud of myself for this. 6 months ago, I had a job interview for H&M because I wanted to go back into retail and I wanted a change. And it was lovely for me to have to work in Cabot Circus now in town in Bristol, as opposed to working at Cribbs Causeway in Bristol where I'd worked for years. I thought if I want a new start, that would include working somewhere I hadn't worked before. And the staff in H&M have been nothing short of absolutely fantastic. They've allowed Ollie to be Ollie, allowed Ollie to grow, and it's been fantastic that they treat me as myself. I mean, we've had management there who have been amazing. The likes of Tegan when she was there was just fantastic. And of course, all the other managers are there, and generally I'm very happy and very proud of myself that I've passed the probationary stage. I've nearly been there 6 months and I can do things. That's the challenge with brain injury. You keep having to say to yourself, you can, because enough people knock you back and say you can't. But again, it's about what you find in yourself. Going back to H&M, it's with Aaron and other people in the business and in the store, it's just been allowing me to be me. Yes, everybody's aware I have epilepsy because I've had a seizure whilst I was working, which was frustrating, but again, you can't avoid the past. You can only look forward and move on to your future. again, something I've learned from losing other people. And in terms of myself, it's I'm just incredibly pleased that people see me for me. Recently, we had a team bonding session on a Sunday evening, a team meet and greet, if you want to call it that, with new starters and the team itself, and it was fantastic. And I managed to get up and say, thank you everyone for treating Ollie as Ollie and looking after me and helping me regain my confidence back in retail with people and just let me grow again. And that is the one thing I felt with Marks and Spencer's especially. They stopped my growth because they were happy just to keep me in a very low down place. And I'm just very, very proud of me, and as a company like H&M, I'm very proud of them for taking on board somebody like myself and allowing me to grow. And I just want to say thank you very much, and keep going. Ultimately, if I can help anybody with this video, if anybody can relate, then please, please, please go forward. Please look for help. Please look for support. It's not a weakness to look for support. You should feel very proud that you're going to do it. Thank you.